So I am very extremely excited for Black Ops Cold War Zombies, but I'm also highly nervous. Knowing how Black Ops 4 turned out and seeing the progression of how this year's Call of Duty development cycle has gone, I don't know, man, it just raises some questions and concerns for me. The fact that Treyarch was just thrown into production to release a game an entire year earlier than they were expecting, and trying to pick up the broken pieces of what Sledgehammer has created, on top of that with a global pandemic, having everyone sent to work from home, or as many people as possible can work from home, in a AAA game development studio, I don't know. That's probably some kind of hell. So let's just kind of dive into what hopefully is going to be happening. Now, Treyarch have made some great games over the course of a 2-year development stage. However, again, like I previously mentioned, they were working on Black Ops 4, and not even halfway into Black Ops 4's life cycle, they were suddenly thrown Call of Duty 2020. They had to pick up the broken pieces of what Sledgehammer was already working on and try to turn that into a Treyarch-like production. Because as you know, all three companies definitely make different Call of Duty games. A Treyarch game definitely feels different from an Infinity Ward game, and it for sure feels different from a Sledgehammer game. So trying to take over what Sledgehammer has already created is probably going to cause some problems. We don't know how far along Sledgehammer got into development of their game, but I could assume that it was quite a bit, if I'm being honest here, because they were about 2 years into production. You know, Call of Duty World War II released 2017, then Black Ops 4 was 2018, and then Modern Warfare 2019 obviously was 2019. So Sledgehammer must have had quite a bit done, and for them to just immediately get scrapped and have Activision throw Treyarch and pretty much every other studio a bone to try to basically climb out of a hole with, I'm sure that caused a lot of problems. So Treyarch is probably scrambling to update everything that Sledgehammer had previously done and take what they had done and turn it into their own. On top of that, being sent home again in a global pandemic, working for a AAA video game studio is probably one of the most difficult things to do. Heck, my office got sent to work from home and everyone is just going absolutely crazy. Obviously, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty smart. I can figure things out on my own. I'm pretty tech savvy, so I don't really have any problems. But man, working with some of these people, it's just not possible. And obviously, of course, in a professional gaming industry, everyone at Treyarch is professionals. I'm sure they know how to handle computer problems, but I don't know, man. It's probably just a lot more difficult to be working from home because not everyone's in office. You can't just immediately go up and ask someone something. If you need to reference something, you may have to wait an extra 5 minutes to get a response over your Teams page or whatever you're using. It's probably a lot more difficult than one would imagine. Making matters even worse, they also have the new consoles to deal with. So this game is going to be releasing on so many different consoles. So let's just go back and think about it. This game has to work on PC, it has to work on last-gen consoles, which include the PlayStation 4 regular, the very first version of the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 Slim, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and then moving over to Xbox, we have the original brick VHS player Xbox One, we have the Xbox One S, and then the Xbox One X. Then now moving into next gen, we've got the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, and then the PlayStation 5. There are so many consoles that Treyarch has to make sure that this game can run properly on, and each console is very different in what it can actually do. So that is also probably taking up an enormous amount of time for them, just trying to make sure that the game runs smoothly on every single one of these consoles. If it was releasing just on the regular PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, that would be fine, but the fact that they now have to include next-gen consoles is going to be extremely difficult. We all know how Call of Duty Ghosts went. That game, as much as I love it, not as many people do, and it's mainly because they were probably focusing so hard on making sure that it worked for the next-gen consoles at that time. So having Treyarch going through all of this while working on development of this game, I'm sure that's definitely super stressful, and it does make me worried. Of course, I have faith in Treyarch. They have pulled off some amazing moves in the past before, and like I said, they have developed great games only on a 2-year development cycle, like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. But game development now is a lot more hectic because there is so much to account for. Those games were all the way back on last gen, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. We have jumped so far into just some incredible amounts of game development and how much energy and time has to go into it, and it just really concerns me. So I'm really hoping that Black Ops Cold War Zombies is better than Black Ops 4. That would just be my hope. Do I think it's going to be top tier? Is it going to be another Black Ops 3? I don't know. I'm not sure if they can pull that off with all of the stress that they're under. I'm not really even sure if they have a set director for Zombies at this point in time, because Jason Blundell left and Lee Ross has also left as well. I believe Cameron Dayton left Sledgehammer, so he's probably not any help as well, as he developed Sledgehammer version of Zombies. I think Craig Houston still is at Treyarch, but he was more of the writer and not really much of a video game director, so who knows? I'm not exactly sure what's going to be happening. It really stresses me out thinking about this, and ultimately I just hope we get a game that is better than Black Ops 4. I'm sure that's going to be the case based off of what I played with the multiplayer. It looks like it's heading in the right direction, so I just hope that we can keep Zombies heading in this same direction as well. Hopefully later on this week we will get an actual reveal of Zombies. Right now we're going through the day-by-day Easter egg steps, and I actually like these Easter eggs. I know not many people do, but to me personally, I think they're a lot of fun, and I'm just looking forward to seeing the trailer. So let me know what you guys think. Do you have fears that Cold War Zombies might fail, or are you super confident in Treyarch and you believe that this could be one of the best Zombies games of all time? Let me know again what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. We will be posting some more Cold War Zombie stuff as soon as it comes out, and thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.